A couple of days ago, I recorded my requisite video on Velma, the new show Velma that everybody's hating on. And so I had to get in my licks too when I had to strike when the iron was hot. Not just because it was something that was being talked about, but also because it's a part of a phenomenon that interests me and that I'm actually busy writing about right now. And you can expect a Substack article about it soon. In fact, I already wrote one that was sort of a preview to this article that you can already see up on my Substack page. But what's interesting me now about this catastrophe that is Velma, this show on HBO Max with Mindy Kaling that nobody likes. Everybody is hating on it. Everybody's dissing it. Everybody's just spitting fire at this show and how much they loathe and despise it. And have I seen it? No. Do I want to see it? No. I know. I think I can judge it without seeing it. You may call me arrogant for that, but that's fine. I think I have a pretty good sense of what it's all about. What interests me here is the fact that apparently there are some people out there with conspiracy theories regarding Velma, and I put conspiracy theories in quotes and say it in a mock scary way because people mostly talk about conspiracy theories in that kind of derisive way. But these are conspiracy theories by apparent people on the left, and I don't know who is actually saying this. To be fair, I've just heard several people saying that they've heard that this is going around. So maybe it's not really going around at all. But I've heard people. I'm just going to take these other people's word for it that it is going around. So the conspiracy theory with regard to Velma is that Mindy Kaling is in fact a conservative plant in the entertainment industry, and that she has deliberately made or deliberately been a part of this show. I guess she didn't make it. She didn't write it, but she's the voice of the main character and seems to be the face of this show. The main celebrity or semi-celebrity that's involved with this show. The idea is that these conspiracy theorists are floating is that they have deliberately made a show that's so obnoxious, that's so ultra SJW and woke that the right out there, right-wing people or even moderate people will watch or hear about this show and just revolt and get angry and say, we're sick and tired of Hollywood and their woke agenda and just go nuts and start throwing the money changers out of the temple and upsetting the tables and doing whatever. This is going to be the spark that ignites the conservative revolution. That's the idea. That's the conspiracy theory as I understand it. And the reason why they've come up with this conspiracy theory is because they can't account for this show just actually having been made with the idea of entertaining people, because it's so plainly unentertaining in every way. What's intriguing is that this reminds me of a couple of things. The first thing this reminds me of is Santa Inc., which was, I mentioned it before. It was also put out by HBO Max with Sarah Silverman being the main face and unpleasant voice attached to that cartoon project, which was made in December of 2021. And that was also hugely hated on and despised. And I remember thinking at the time, if there was it's as if this show were just being made to make people more anti-Semitic. It's like, if you're not anti-Semitic now, and you're just a normal guy, watch this show, which is made by Jews, and it mocks Santa Claus, and there's an obnoxious liberal feminist Jewish elf who overthrows the white male patriarchy and becomes the first female Jewish Santa Claus. It's like, it was just laying it on so thick. I remember recording a video at the time saying, if I were of the tribe, I would be like getting in touch with these people and saying, could you dial it back just a little? If you keep at it, we're gonna see some pogroms happening pretty soon. I mean, if your idea is just to make everybody hate your ethnic background, people of your ethnic background, this is a good way to do it. I remember, thinking that sort of tongue in cheek, but also like this just conforms to every anti-Semitic notion, of the way Jews supposedly are. So if this wasn't made with the intention of increasing or intensifying Jew hatred, it's having that effect nevertheless. So I played with that idea, not really seriously, but just the idea, the notion. I guess it's like when you're a certain kind of person, and you just hate and despise certain other members of society, and you just want them to know it all the time, and you just can't turn it off, right? Then the effect is not good PR. And I think that, more clever people would say, tone it down a little, That's what I'm saying. We need to tone it down. This is not good for us. This is not going to be a good thing. But this Velma conspiracy theory notion also makes me think of the video that I recorded about Matt from Quantum of Conscience, and how he had, for what for me was, I believe to be this rather convoluted notion that these all of these remakes of all these things that are being churned out by Hollywood that are really awful, that it's not just because they have a woke agenda and all of that. But that it's because they want everything to degenerate. They want to take what is good and make it bad, and out of an active desire to demoralize the population. While I think there's some truth to that, there certainly is a demoralization agenda afoot. I think that Matt takes it just too far.